it's worth, I think this is gonna level out to a little less than 3 hours, so we should be right on time. They're wandering around inside of our illusions, as usual. Only, Lady Serenity continues to be protected by the Ginzu Show. While Lady is in our hands, she can't be touched by a single finger. We just need to be patient a little longer. And we have to look in every room, on every floor to find... Oh! It's the merchant guy! Thank you! But yeah, we have to look in every room on every floor to find the Sailor Guardians. Do not intrude. Oh, it's a kid from the arcade! Thanks to your help, Dr. Mizuno, this child is healthy again. This child? Not her child, just this child. Whatever, who am I to question a fan translation of a Japanese game? Thank you, Dr. Mizuno! I like how her sprite is still her in high school. Oh, it's the telephone. Hello? Darling, what's wrong? Of course I'm coming home early today, because it's our anniversary today, right? Marine? Is that what it said? Okay, so I get 4 attacks or 3. I guess it's not rocket science, let's just do it the way we've been doing it. Stop missing! We have to save Sailor Mercury! Oh! Thank you. Yes. I don't remember if, like, you're supposed to go to a shop and buy items that you can use to replenish your SP, or whatever you call your, like, magic points. We're just gonna use physical attacks now. That might be what the clock shop was for. Oh, thank God. Okay, she has some stay poison, right? Okay, it looks like I'm getting slightly different items that might be more helpful. At least a save point on the floor. Yeah. Let me go upstairs. Wow, principal's office. Mars is probably in here. Yep. Oh, do I have to go talk to the monster? Like, excuse me, that's my friend you have there. Of course you come to help her, Sailor Moon. Do you really want to help Ray? Yeah. You'll lose your life trying. Oh, no, you're right. I'm just gonna turn around and go home. I don't want to help my friend. She's still poisoned! Oh, I should have checked, I guess. Joke's on me. Her attacks are the least strong, so... I don't think that counts as an enchantment. No! Wasted! Ah! Also, it's the same monster on each floor, and I find it entertaining that it looks like the Grim Reaper, but it's actually this fabulous lady with pink cloud hair. Sailor Neptune's attacks do nothing. Like, her physical attacks are stronger. It's really frustrating. I don't know if poison can wear off by itself. It might be easier to just let her die and then revive her, because that way she won't be poisoned anymore. You know, I may literally do that. I'm just gonna let her die. And then revive her. Please die so I can, like, cure you in any way. This is only a little creepy, but you've always loved me, Chiba Mamoru. Now don't say anything. We'll be together forever. Mamoru-sama. I'm so happy. I'm not dreaming, am I? Rei-chan! That's kind of compulsive heteronormativity. Like, I know they dated for a little in the anime, but... I don't know, I've always been a little frustrated that Sailor Mars is painted as being, like, not being interested in men because they've continued to wrong her in the manga, and it's almost painted like she's asexual or something. But then in the anime they keep being like, oh, but what if we had her, like, compete with the protagonist for the main guy's affections, and then shoehorned her with this weird, like, hair metal dude who works at the temple because he loves her so much, and, like, queer bait her with Haruka and stuff like that. Leave Rachel on a lone soapbox. What the heck were you even dreaming about? I'm alright, so go help everyone else now, please. Do I have to go back to the Luna Ball on the first floor to save? That's better than normal. No loitering in the halls. The room where it happens, the room where it happens. Bye, I guess. You have many dreams too. Dating with that boy you like? Beautiful clothes to wear? Delicious foods to eat until you're full? Becoming an idol singer? Is that Usagi's dream, or is that Minako's dream? You want to become prettier. Detroit become prettier. While I was busy investigating... my tummy hurts. Jarcock. Okay, this one actually looks like the sprite. Ugh. She's still poisoned! Ellie, is she dead? Okay. Who does least damage? You. Heal your life partner. Yay! My plan worked. This enemy ran out of EP really quickly. That must be what it's called, EP, for like energy points. I mean, that makes sense. So many of Sailor Moon villains are all about stealing energy. That's a surprise. I didn't know that you liked me. I didn't think someone like you would like a guy like me. You look so old. I'm so quick to start a fight. But with no other tall guys like me around, there probably isn't anybody else for you, so... She's not that tall. Huh? Then we're... Yeah, well then. Could you bring along one of your homemade bento lunches tomorrow? Sure. Which is totally how Sailor Jupiter talks. Sailor Moon, you came to help me. I'll be alright in a while. Go help everyone else first. That guy looked like... He's like the stock character for everyone who's like twice or more their age. This is the 4th floor, right? Yeah. Where's Venus? Is it... There she is. This child is going to live in the dream world forever. Let her be. Hey, Hikaru-chan, listen to this! What is it, Minako? Who are you chasing after this time? No, this time it's true love! Really? Who's it with? Minabi-senpai from the soccer club? I'm gonna give him a love letter today. Cool, you're really gonna give him the letter? I'm really gonna give him a letter this time! It sounds like she's, like, not done it before. I've tried- oh. I've tried before, but something always stops me. Ah, it's a Sailor Moon video game! Cool, Sailor Moon-chan's made it all the way to a game. I've heard a rumor that Sailor Moon's a secret detective for the police. That's so cool! I want to become like Sailor Moon too. Girl, you were the original! You're rad. Don't die? Is it that brave? Oh, I guess if they... Even. I can hear the neighbors upstairs blasting music, and I hope it's not because I'm being too loud. I don't think the walls are that. No! Daughter! Just skip all the way through. That was fast. Nice. Thank you, Sailor Moon. She's the only one who stood up for me, other than Sailor Mars, for like 3 seconds. You sure are cool, Sailor Moon. Chibiusa's being held on the roof. Go and help her quickly. She must be waiting for you. Sailor Moon, I'll look over everyone down here. Good, because you didn't look over them the first time. You have to go get Chibiusa-chan. I mean, what's a magical cat supposed to do? I guess, but... Is there a... Luna... Come on, I have to go all the way back down to the first floor to save my game. Don't worry. This child is dreaming, and she has realized what's happening to her. She shall have a good destiny, and so shall you, annoying brats. If you want to help this child, hand over the Ginzu Show. This child for the Ginzu Show. Sailor Moon, don't. Don't give the Ginzu Show to them. We shall make her dream until we get her what we... We shall make her dream until we get what we want. And she'll die if she keeps dreaming. Her happiness is only in her imagination. Sailor Moon, the enemy is trying to scare you into giving them the Ginzu Show. Yeah, so don't let them trick you. I know. It's true, Sailor Moon, don't let them trick you. I know. Sin, I'll give you the Ginzu Show. Huh? What? Stop! Sailor Moon! I'll give the Ginzu Show to you, but you must give back Chibiusa. The Ginzu Show is more important than this child. I have to help Chibiusa. Good. That's the right solution to this problem. Now she shall wake up. Well, that's... Okay. Come now, hand over the Ginzu Show. Rose. Who are you? It's wrong to play around with young girls' dreams like that. You have I'm no Tuxedo Mask, I'm sorry. You have such a cold heart. Apologize. Tell him. Don't give the enemy the Ginzu Show. But Chibiusa... She's fine. She's being protected by the Ginzu Show's power. Soon she shall awaken from her sleep on her own. Why do you want the Ginzu Show? Changing the fate of the world is very difficult. Changing the fate of the world? Huh? Changing the fate of the world? We shall change the fate of the planet. Because we want to control the future. You want to control the future? Control... future... Sailor Moon, they're manipulating you. They're trying to make us imagine things. Usa... Aww. They moved into her parents' house. But isn't Chibiusa her birthday also Usagi's birthday? So do they have to have, like, joint birthday parties? No, what aren't you meant to forget? Oh, yeah. I always forget this. Not a very good husband, are you? Well then, I'll go now. Goodbye, darling. No! You tricked those two! Wake up, Sailor Moon! Wake up, Tuxedo Common! Everyone needs you! Girls, now! Die, princess! Die, bastards! There are 2 kinds of people. 3. Die. Die now! Please die now. There are 5 kinds of people. I stand corrected. Oh, Tuxedo Common! Mama-chan, it was my fault. Usagi's not to blame. It was my... Hey, let him get some rest. 2 of her friends almost died. But don't apologize. It's not what happened then, it's what's happening now. You're right, cousins. I trust you. Although our numbers are now limited, we must continue. Haruka, what do you think? It's hopeless. It's hopeless to continue. We're failures at protecting the king. So you thought so too. How is Hotaru? Sorry. The black light has worn off a little. She's getting better, but for the time being, she's at Juban Hospital. I find this new enemy very perplexing. Urawa-kun's prediction is coming true. Sorry, Usagi-chan. I fell right into the enemy's trap. How so? What could we have possibly done to prevent it? What? Just now, what has appeared? It's a ghost! Guardian soldiers of King Endymion. We are now protecting Prince Endymion. But aren't you guys Queen Beryls? Yes, we did serve as generals under Queen Beryl for a while. However, we were originally followers of the Prince of Earth, Endymion. You know, sometimes I forget that the Sailor Guardians in the modern day aren't aware of that. And now we have returned to serve our former master once again. Why have you guys just appeared like this? Perhaps Mamoru-san... The reason for Master Endymion's inactivity is negative energy. Well, what are you guys doing here? You see, Master's condition right now is quite abnormal. Perhaps the enemy is in possession of negative energy. Perhaps in large quantities. Jadeite loves energy. We have to force upon the opposite side, positive energy. And when that's out of the way, Mamoru-san will return to his senses. How will we deliver that positive energy? In this case, the Shin no Ishi's power will be necessary. Shin no Ishi's power? You see this stone? This is a stone that is pure Kage, darkness. Thank you for that. Originally, this stone was a combination of Hi, lightness, and Kage, stones. The two elements, Kage and Hi, returned to their original stones. I used to call them high stones, just because I didn't understand Japanese in any capacity, and now I'm like, oh yes, like Hikaru means light. I'm glad I know that. But this never happens by itself. Our Hi power is inside other stones, which are sleeping somewhere on this earth. These are the stones that carry our power. All of our power. My stone is in Nepal. My stone is in Canada. My stone is in Switzerland. My stone's in Turkey. You must visit these places and get the Hi stones back. We'll be waiting. With Master's Rose Crystal, the Bardo Zuisho. Is that what it's called? I always thought it was the Golden Crystal or something. The Bardo Zuisho? This stone is in Japan. The Bardo Zuisho is similar to the Ginzuisho. When our stones are gathered in the same place, the Bardo... I feel like I'm not saying that right. It shall appear. And when the 5 stones are brought together, Master shall become healthy again. That's really complicated for what's essentially healing an injury. Please, find these stones. I beg you. Got the stone of Kage Zoisite. Got the stone of Kage Jadeite. Got the stone of Kage Nephrite. Got the stone of Kage Kunzite. They've vanished. In any case, it seems we have to look for the Hi stones. I keep wanting to say Hi stones. Michiru-san, Haruka-san, the search for the stones is a job for the inner senshi. Yes, please get the stones. We'll look for the Barzuisho in the enemy's hideout while you guys are busy. Well then, I'm off to Switzerland. Isn't that where her dad lives? Right? I'm off to Nepal. I'm going to Canada. I'm really losing it here. I see the cat. Hi, baby. For me, Turkey, right? Hey, what about me? Usagi-chan, you stay here in Japan. Huh? Why? Both Hotaru-chan and Mamoru-san have collapsed. You need to nurse them back to good health. If I stay here, then that could be to Mamo-chan's benefit. For Mamoru-san's own good, we have to go, and you have to stay. Huh? You have to stay by Mamoru-san's side. We have to go for the stones. Although it will be difficult, we still have to go. You have to stay and help Mamoru. Yeah! Misaki-chan's power of love will revive him. Yeah. Everyone, thank you. And now we have to go. When we come back, we can all go have some crepes together. I agree. What a great idea. Everyone, good luck. Ganbatte. I'll bring the Bardo's Risho. Then Mamo-chan will have to get better. Wait, Mamo-chan. Soon I shall bring back the Bardo's Risho. Let's write down in our diaries what just happened. Save the game? Yes. Okay, this is the beginning of the second chapter, so I'm gonna stop here. How's that puzzle coming along? Not great. Okay, this is the beginning of the second chapter, so I'm gonna stop here. Basically, to explain what the second chapter is about is it's mostly the inner guardians going to all of the different countries and collecting the stones, and there's some really cool, like, additional non-related to anything in Sailor Moon canon thus far stuff in there, and some of it does have to do with the four generals. Not all of them. Some of it, it's mostly Mars and Venus specifically. But yeah, that's the first part of Sailor Moon Another Story. It should give you a gist of what the rest of the game is like. But definitely as you go on, you encounter most to all of the old villains from the series, but it also gets closer and closer to these new villains that are starting all of this trouble. Hi, baby! I hear you! Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy this game. I like it a lot, and I just wanted to share it with other Sailor Moon fans who might be even a little bit interested in seeing it. If you want to download it yourself, you can get it for free online. You can use most Super Nintendo emulators for it, but obviously there are different ones for Mac and PC. So give it a try if you want to play it. It's pretty fun to go through yourself, but like I said throughout the video, a lot of the combat is pretty tedious. But again, sorry I keep saying it, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!